Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous Dia Moore, and I'm here today with your What's Coming Towards You reading for whatever sign comes out next. Throughout this reading, my butterflies, we're going to check into what is your current energy. We're going to see what's shifting in your energy or your environment. We are also going to take a look at what restrictions could be showing up for you because of this shift. We're going to find out how you best can navigate through these shifts. And we're also going to find out finally what is the intention of this shift. My butterflies, when I was doing the pre shuffle, the song that was playing at the time was Slippery by Migos. So, what may be shifting for you or in your environment may be surrounding a plot or something that you're working on, or one that's being worked on, around you in your environment. I'm feeling the energy of more than just you being affected by this shift. Some sort of vices or extracurricular substances may be of relevance. I'm picking up an energy where there's some type of addictions or codependency energies here as well. I'm also, um, I was also hearing, things about, the watching type of energy. So I'm picking up an energy of watching. It could be you watching something or someone, or it could be someone or something watching you. This energy, is really being, it's coming into me like, it's behind the scenes. Like, it's not something that, everybody else is aware of, this watching energy. It could be spying. You just put the situation where it fits for you. This energy could just be about you going within, you looking at something from a higher perspective. This doesn't have to be anything outside of you. This could be within you. But there's something about this energy where time and scheduling and routine was very prominent in this energy. That energy kept jumping out at me. So it could be you scheduling something. You could be wanting to stick to a routine or develop a new routine. Or this could be about a particular time frame to do something. You may be working on a scheme to grow something in your current status, a position in wherever you're involved in, whether that's in your environment, at your job, in a social group or circle, just a status, for yourself, where you feel like you need to be. There could be, energies where you are plotting on how to get some more money. Or you might be strategizing on how the best way to connect and align yourself with something that you desire. It could be, it could be some kind of employment. It could be a new environment. It could be a person. Whatever it is for you, my butterflies, there's an energy here where all of these scenarios could apply to something that's developing within you, and or as I said, it could be a developing in your surroundings outside of you. I also saw the energy of the inner child healing card show up. So you may be working to heal some type of inner child trauma. You may be this trauma maybe because with that card popped out, the friend zone card popped out as well. So you may be healing and working through some type of trauma that involves you being in a situation where you may have been friend zone or not really seen as your true value when it came to the efforts that you was putting into a situation. This reading is going to be for Aries. My dear Aries, welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here. But as I was stating, I'm feeling like this energy, has something to do with some type of something that you have a desire to do, something that you are on the road to fulfilling yourself. A energy of fulfillment, an energy of joy. This is what this energy is giving me. You're on the road to trying to scheme or plot towards or strategize. Whichever word you want to use, they all could, be, towards your benefit. It doesn't have to be something, negative. Um, but there's an energy here where you're working towards trying to attain a desire of yours. And you may have to put in a lot of work. You may have to, like I said, you may have to strategize. You may have to really look into things. You may have to collect evidence. You may have to strategically move in a certain way to attain, those passions that you desire, my Aries with that fire sign energy. right, we're going to get the energies out here. And I'm going to let you know what energies I'm picking up after I get all the cards out here. But there's already in your current energy, there's the Three of Wands energy. There's an energy, you know, where you have foresight, where you may be waiting for your shifts to come in. With the Three of Wands energy, the Three of Wands energy could be also about, you know, you just waiting to reap those rewards, the benefits, you know, with that, like I said, that energy where you were strategizing, being strategic, trying to figure something out in the best way possible. And currently, you're waiting to see, you know, how well those energies are going to pan out for you. I did a pre-shuffle off screen my butterflies. I'm just going to do a light shuffle so we don't keep this reading too long. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my butterflies. In your current energy, as I stated, you have the Three of Wands. You're contemplating, you know, a new beginning, a new, you know, road to travel, a new journey. That's what's in your energy at the current moment. You're contemplating. This energy could also be about foresight. There may be a vision that you already have, you know, some type of dream, passion, some type of inspiration, because I see the light as inspiration. So there may be something, you know, with this globe energy. There may be something that you have already seen, something that you already feel aligned to, something that already feels spiritually, excuse me, connected to you, my butterflies, that's in your current energy. And this energy is connected to breaking cycles. As I told you earlier, there was an energy here where you were trying to break some type of trauma, you know, or heal some type of childhood wounds surrounded of the way that you feel value. This breaking cycle energy is about healing harmful patterns. This is about, you know, freeing yourself from repetitive things that keep going on and on and on. This is about new beginnings. This is the energy where you understand that what has happened, what has kept you, you know, stuck or, you know, stagnant in energy. All of that energy starts with you. That cycle, it starts with you, with this Three of Wands energy and your current energy. You're waiting to reap the rewards for the energies, the work that you have put in to break cycles around childhood trauma, to break cycles around you're not feeling good enough, to break cycles around you feeling like you're always up in a friend zone when you're putting in efforts for something more. In the energy, you know, where the shift is happening for you, what's shifting for you is the Ten of Swords energy. The Ten of Swords energy is all about feeling powerless, feeling defeated. This energy is about self-sabotage. This is the energy, as I see it, of an ego death. This is where you realize that all of the things that, you know, were clouding your mind, that you had your mind and heart set on, because I see this as heart energy with the, you know, with the blood here, because blood is liquid, and that's, to me, is emotion. So there's energies here where you may have been holding a lot of things, you know, in your head, that you may have been putting a lot of, you know, of stock into, placing a lot of, you know, what you felt like or thought was your value into this energy. And these energies, you know, with this 10 energy, this is the end of a cycle. You have had enough. You are feeling defeated. This is the energy where you may have felt like you have self-sabotaged yourself, where you may have felt like, you know, you wasn't doing enough, or you didn't see enough, or you were unhealed with this cycle breaking energy. You may have felt like those, you know, those repeated cycles, those repetitive patterns, you know, may have, you know, betrayed you to the utmost. Left you feeling like, you know, you could not take anymore. This is over. I'm done. I'm out. You know, this is, like I said, this is ego death energy. Anything that you held value to, you're realizing that you've come to the end of cycle of realizing that those things, they didn't serve your highest good. And this energy is being clarified and connected to the energy of payback. So there may have been something, you know, that was shifting around you in your energy right now. Is this energy where you have been feeling defeated? This energy where you may have been feeling like, you know, wanting to gain some type of payback, where you feel like consequences were returning to you, where, you know, what goes around comes around. That energy where you wanted to settle some type of scores, you know, where you wanted to be vengeful, that energy, because of this energy where you felt defeated. And this energy, you know, you feeling defeated and wanting to go after and take situations into your own hands with this payback energy. That energy, that's what's shifting for you right now. Any energies around you seeking payback, any energies around you, you know, study going through some type of karmic cycles, that is what's shifting for you at this current moment, my Aries. And in the energy where spirit is showing up, where what could be the obstacles or blockages that could be creating restrictions for you, we have the Temperance energy. Temperance is all about balance. This is about being sensible. This is the energy of moderation. As you can see, you see the beautiful butterflies in this card. So this is letting you know that there is energies around you that is available for you to transform, for you to evolve. And the evolution is going to come from you stepping into energy, of being moderate, of understanding, the light and dark, understanding how much or how little to apply to situations, understanding when to pull back. That's being sensible. Understanding that when you're dealing with other situations, because as I stated, I felt earlier that this energy has something to do with more than just you. So when you're dealing with energies that's outside of you, this is about understanding, when you're overgiving, when you're not giving enough. Because temperance energy is all about finding the correct balance, doing things in moderation, not being excessive and going overboard. And this energy is tied to DM slide. This is the energy where you may have been, sending energies of flirtation. You may have wanted to test the waters on something. That strategic energy I was talking about. 1111 is on this card. So you may have been looking for, a cosmic yes. You may have been looking for spirits to help and assist you with this balance and moderation energy. But this is in a position of the restrictions that may be showing up. So what's maybe being restricted for you right now is an energy where you're not being sensible enough. You're not applying. Thank you, Spirit. You're not applying the correct moderation to a situation. You may be overgiving in it. You may not be giving enough. You may be acting this way out of fear with that testing the waters energy. This energy could also be about you learning how to be sensible with someone who may be coming in trying to test the waters with you. Because like I said, this energy could be about somebody plotting and scheming on the best way to, get back with you, to bring balance to a situation with you. So this energy, where the restrictions may be popping up for you, it's surrounding some type of messages. It's surrounding flirtations. It's surrounding energies where, this is strategic energy. There is strong strategy going on in this reading. Strong strategy. Because in the energy where Spirit is saying how you can best navigate through this energy, we have the Four Swords energy. This is all about taking a break, recuperating, going within. This is baby hermit energy to me. The energy when I told you earlier that you may be going within, looking at things from a higher perspective, trying to understand what it all means. This energy, is being connected to the energy of deep fake. Some type of deception. Some type of virtual energy. So Spirit is saying how you best can navigate through this energy is going within. Looking at yourself, because I'm picking up this energy, because this is how you best can navigate through this. So this is about you going within, taking that break, recuperating, resting, looking at from a higher perspective, from a place of retreat, from a place, of peace. Looking at where you may be encountering altered truths, where you may be, giving off convincing lies, or someone may be using convincing lies with you. The energies where you may be needing to retreat, pull back from, any energies where you may be online and you're not living up to your true potential with this virtual deception energy. This energy is about you going within, understanding that something that is showing up in your environment is not the way that it appears. Something about it, is attached to lies, to trickery, to something, that does not serve your highest good. Something, because like I said, this whole reading has been feeling like plot type of energy. And in the best possible outcome energy, the intention that Spirit is saying that this shift is happening for you is the Page of Swords energy. As I told you, there was an energy of watching. a spying, an energy, of gathering information. Page energy, is young energy, immature energy. This is energy, where you may be thinking without acting, where you may be, being a bit reckless in your information, a bit emotionally unstable, mentally unstable as well. This could be, just take it how it fits for you, my butterflies. No judgment here. But with this Page of Swords energy, this is about, this energy is about, you trying to gain some type of mental, a mental stronghold, a mental, higher ground to come from. But this is very new. This is very young. And like I said, it can show up, a bit unstable. But this energy that was intended, this shift that's happening for you, it's intended to shift how you collect information. It's intended to shift how how you show up and when you express yourself. This energy is being clarified by on red with the number two, and when I see the number two, that's to me that usually serves as a second time go around, something that is repeating. But the intention is for spirit is trying to shift for you some messages that spirit is trying to give you. This Page of Swords energy, because this is mental. This is mental connection. Sword energy, can is about that communication. So I'm feeling like what this intention of this shift is shifting messages that you are receiving that you're not paying attention to. It's shifting you in the areas where you may be, being unbalanced in your energies, where you may be, patiently waiting on things to come together, where you may be immature about, the process of how things are supposed to go. It's shifting you in your energies where you may be accepting behaviors from someone who doesn't reply to you, who's acting like they're just too busy to be with you or to deal with, what you all have planned, what goals, which ways that towards expansion is best. Because as I stated, this is about more than just you. Somebody else is involved in this energy. I'm picking it up very strong. Somebody else is involved in this energy. But my butterflies, my Aries, spirit is encouraging you in this current moment where you may be waiting to reap some type of rewards, where you may have some foresight, because like I said, this energy is at the end, but this Page of Swords energy, I'm picking up spirit is trying to tell you something. Spirit is trying to show you something. That's the reason why spirit is asking you to retreat, go within, seek that higher knowledge, take a break, take a rest. Because spirit is trying to show you something that helps you to end this cycle, to help you to shift this cycle around you feeling defeated, where you sabotage yourself through energies where you may be trying to get payback. Spirit is here to help assist you with it by showing you how you can use temperance and balance and moderation to get those messages, to get the answers that you're looking for. Because that's what I'm picking up with this new message. That's that cosmic yes energy. In order to get those answers that you're looking for, spirit needs you to go within. Spirit needs you to focus on shifting your energies around any energies where you're feeling defeated and you want some type of vengeance. We're going to get, y'all know I love my Sassy Unblocked deck. The Sassy Unblocked energy. Something to help assist you all in cutting through the energies that may be showing up for you. Spirit has something very, very important for you, my Aries. Something that's already aligned with your journey. But the key to that is allowing yourself to break cycles. Cycles around you, like I said, that energy you feeling friend zone, especially with these messages on red. And it was an energy where you was looking for something. You wanted something more. And it didn't show up that way for you. And spirit wants you to let go of any energies where you are, recycling or, repeating what happened in that energy, where you are upset about your efforts not being valued. Thank you. you, Spirit. The energy we have is stop giving idiots spiritual credit. Oh my God. Not everyone is a lesson. Some people are just dumb. Reality, humor, blunt truth. So, my butterflies, there was something that it appears that you were working on with someone that it's you may need to let go of that. Spirit is maybe that's maybe the message that spirit is trying to give to you, and you'll hear that when you take that rest. Something about someone you're dealing with, is attached to some type of convincing lies, some type of altered truths. The overall energy that's motivating about the top roller card, the hermit. Look, the hermit. So this is definitely about you going within. You seeking some type of higher knowledge. You tapping into your inner consciousness. With this hermit energy, this is about you stepping into the energy of solitude. Understanding how meditation can help you see what's real. The overall The overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck is friend zone. As I stated, my butterflies, thank you, Spirit, for always affirming. So there's an energy here, my butterflies, where something isn't paying out the way that you wanted it to. And Spirit is asking you to go within to find that knowledge, to seek those answers, to help you break those cycles, to release any energies where you may have sabotaged yourself, where you may have been feeling defeated. Energies around, you wanting some type of payback. Temperance is needed in this energy, my butterflies. There may be something that's hard for you to attain at this time because you may be looking for some type of messages or spiritual signs or whatever, but something about this energy where you may be connected with someone, something about it is lies. Where there's lies that are within you, or lies outside of you, or there could be lies from both sides of this fence, because that's how I'm picking it up, my butterflies, with this on red twice. My butterflies, I hope these energies have helped you to make the best possible decisions for your highest good. Until next time, you all be safe, blessed, and loved.